Hey YouTube, this is Keisha and I'm here with a quick, hopefully quick haul video, and then I'm going to do a couple of other videos today. So let me go ahead and get started with the haul video. The first thing I got, all of these are from, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I say hot, but my boyfriend pronounces it a little bit different. Haute, Haute, look.com. A lot of people have started to go on there and get things. So we are Eastern Standard Time, and the deals start at 11 o'clock here. I think it's 8 o'clock Pacific Time, and you know, accordingly in between. And you definitely need to get onto the site. If you see something, because they show previews of what's going to come up, and you definitely need to get on the site. If you see something like what I'm going to show you are brushes. Why does the name escape me at the moment? Not Sigma brushes. Oh gosh. But anyway, brushes. And I knew it was coming up the day before. So at 11 o'clock, almost to the nose, I got on the site to hurry up and get my stuff, because sometimes, especially with the shoes and even sometimes makeup, people get on there as soon as they put out the new stuff, which is 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every day, and then stuff is gone so fast. So I have not actually tried out any of this stuff. I just wanted to show it to you first before. This is a 5-piece brush set, and these brushes, all 5 brushes, were $8, which I think is really good. This is also a brush set. This one is, I want to say, 12 pieces. The name of, and I'll put the name of the company in the info box. For some reason, I'm just truly drawing a blank right now. But this is a brush roll, and it has all these different brushes on it. And you know, I like to wait until I get in front of you guys to tell you exactly how I feel about the things that I got. So I haven't, you see I'm pulling the brushes out of the paper as we speak. I would think this would be a domed crease kind of brush. I could see it definitely putting color into your crease. It's very soft. It's soft, but it's still firm. I don't know, like I said, what the brand, it starts with the S. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I'm hating it right now that I can't remember. But anyway, like I said, these 5 brushes were only $8 for all 5 brushes. So I thought that was a great steal, and it's definitely one of those brands that a lot of YouTube people have talked about and how much they like it. This is a bigger eyeshadow brush, and I think it will be good for putting color on my lid. It's domed, and it's very soft, and I feel like it's probably good quality. It doesn't seem like it's going to shed a lot. So very good for my $8. This brush is an angle brush. I could probably use it for eyeliner or for my brows. I would probably use, because it has a very, very thin tip. It is angled with a very, very thin tip. So I really can see using this for like gel eyeliner, that kind of thing, or even possibly for the edges of my brows. But I have another brush, or a couple of other brushes that I use for my brows that are a little bit thicker in the tip. I don't know if you can see how thin that tip is. So I would probably use this one for my gel eyeliners and the other ones for my brows. Like possibly this one right here. The bristles, that one I know for sure is synthetic. I'm not sure if this one, this probably is synthetic. I mean, for $8, for 5, it probably is synthetic, although it's worth more. But this one is a harder brush, and it's still angled. So this probably would be really good for doing my eyebrows and that kind of thing. I can see definitely using this one for the brows, and then the other one more for my gel eyeliners. Now this brush, it reminds me a little bit of this one. It's just really much bigger. I'm not sure what to do with this brush. I don't have a brush this one yet. What I will do is, if I can still find the list of the brushes, then I will put in there what this brush should be for. Or if you look at this video and you've seen this brush before, maybe you could tell me what kind of uses you use for this brush. So these are my 5 brushes that I got from them. And then this is the roll that I got with 12 brushes, 15 brushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this will be good for traveling. Now, I already see a few of these I probably will not be using, but I'm going to review them anyway. Okay, so this is the first brush. It looks like a powder brush. It's already shedding a little, but it does look like it's really, really soft. So this would probably be a really decent powder brush. Like I said, although I do see some stray sheds. I'm not sure how much I paid for this set of the 15 brushes, but it still was a good price. Maybe no more than like 25 or so. I think this one, even though it's a darker color, I think this would be also good for powder, maybe contouring, but I also think it would be pretty good for the blush. So that's what I think I would use this brush for. And then, this one definitely I think is a contouring brush. It is so soft. This one isn't shedding at all. The second one I just showed you wasn't shedding at all either. And this definitely is good for getting in the contours of right here. So I guess I'll have to start doing more contouring of my face and that kind of thing now that I have really good brushes to do that with. Okay. And then this brush is another eyeshadow brush. It's a little more domed in the middle than the other brush was. Let me see. Not this one. Yeah, I guess this one. Okay. This one is a little wider, and this one is a little more rounded at the tip. But like up in here, it's a little more rounded. But I still think it's good for getting up in here. Definitely in the crease. Well, this one I think would work very well in the crease, but also for putting color on the lid. So that's what I think I would use this one for. And then this one, I'm not always really sure. I have a brush a little similar to this one. I used to use it for right above the crease, not necessarily the brow bone, but I guess this is still kind of the crease, but a little bit higher than the crease. I used to use this type of brush for up here, and I really used to use it for eyeshadow when I first started, although now I kind of don't really use it for that anymore. I think what I'm going to do is go on the website for where I got these brushes and tell you what it looks like, and then you can see, I can tell you what they say to do for these brushes, and maybe even I can give you a number, because my next video, well, not my very next video, but another video I'm doing today will be a makeup look. I saw Kelly Clarkson's video for Stronger. Can't remember what the other part of the song's name is. My brain is fried today. But at any rate, I wanted to do her makeup look that she had in the video when I go out later on today. So I will be doing a makeup look. I think this is a good brush. This is definitely synthetic fibers. I think it will be good for getting concealer like underneath the eye, and maybe, you know, if you have to do it in the tear duct area. I think this brush is small enough and be really good for that. Okay, this brush looks similar to this brush. Is only smaller and the bristles are a little higher. I'm I'm not really sure what I would do with this one. I'm so used to using more of a domed type brush on my lid. I mean, it may work, and it's all your preference. I mean, I definitely want to go online and see what they suggest to use for this one, and then I could, you know, figure it out and try to decide whether I would really use that brush for that or not. This is a really, really cute little brush. It's not as dense as my pencil brush, even though it looks kind of similar to a pencil brush. So yeah, I'm not sure. If you didn't want such a concentrated line in your crease, if you were doing a cut crease and you didn't want such a concentrated line, this might be pretty good because it is small enough to really get in the crease. This is another synthetic fiber brush that you can use for concealer, maybe even possibly, you know, when you do your eyebrows sometime and people put concealer above and below to get that precise precision look, which is what I love to do. I think this would probably be pretty good. Yeah, it's angled pretty well. That's what I think I would use that brush for. And then this brush is another angled brush. I'm not sure if they have this to use as a brow brush or, well, a gel eyeliner brush. It's, to me, it's a little on the thicker side. It's definitely much thicker than this one for using it for gel eyeliner. So I would probably use it more for my brows as opposed to gel eyeliner. And then it has a spoolie, and we all know what spoolies are for. So that's what this is. And then this is supposed to be, I don't think I'll be using it though, but it is supposed to be a brow brush and comb. But the comb, this is the defective comb, which I have tons of these, so it really wasn't a big deal. But it looks like the comb part is melted together so that the teeth of the comb aren't really separated. They're kind of, I mean, you can separate them, but they're kind of glued together. So I probably will not be using that one very much at all. This one looks like it's a lip pencil brush, which I've never used these, so that goes back. This brush is one of those fan brushes. Actually, it's shedding just a tad, but I've never really used this, so I'm not really sure what to do with it. If any of you ever use this kind of brush, can you help a sister out? So that's what this one is. And then for sure, I know I'm not going to be using this one, which is the foam tip brush. I'm just not a fan of foam tips at all. I prefer brushes. So I'm not 100% happy with this one. I'm definitely more excited to use the 5 pink ones than I am to use these. There are some pretty good brushes in there, I will say. More of the powder brushes. But as far as the other ones, I mean, I'm definitely going to keep them. I may pick them up, you know, may play around with them. And maybe once I get to use them a little bit more, then I'll be a little bit more excited about them. But for now, excuse me, not so much. And then although I have this palette, kind of, sort of, I just couldn't resist. It is the 88 color palette. I'm not sure. I want to say that this is matte. But when I saw it, and I've had mine for well over 2 years now. I do use it. Some of my colors are actually totally gone. But when I saw this one, I just couldn't resist because it's pink. And it's so pretty. And so, gotta remember how to open this thing. I'm gonna do it. It looks like one of my little, oh, it's in there. It looks like one of my pans wants to come out, but it doesn't. It has a mirror on the top and then 2 sponge applicators, which of course I just told you I cannot stand. But this is the palette. and I thought it was just beautiful. So, and plus, like I said, I really did use a lot of these colors. I'm sure I'll be using them again with this palette. And so, yeah, I decided to go ahead and get this. And then, okay, I got to speed this up because I'm running out of time. Alright. So then I got some stuff from Ulta. I picked up the Urban Decay 24 Shadow Pencil Stash. And I think it's, I mean, I think you can use them as shadows. I'm sure with Urban Decay, the quality is better than some of the other shadow pencils that are out there. Like I said, this was $19. The rest of this stuff is stuff I got from Ulta. So I'm not sure if you have any of this, but I'll just do a quick run through of the colors because I haven't tried it, but I'm sure, you know, like I said with Urban Decay. This one is a purplish color, deep purple, is called Delinquent. This one is a true turquoisey bluish color and it's called Clash. Then this one is more of a brown color, a medium brown, and it's called Rehab. This one looks like it's close to the Rehab color. It's a few shades lighter brown. This one is called Juju. And then last but not least, this one right here is a lighter taupish color and it's called Sin. So those, like I said, all 5 of them all together were $19, which I thought was pretty good for Urban Decay. So I picked that up. And then these, everyone, I know I'm late on this, but I really haven't really been too into foundation, but I really said this year I was going to try to get into it a little more. So I decided to, instead of spending the whole $20 on the Beauty Blender, Ulta had their version, which is a $5 one. They had it buy one get one free, so I got 4 of them because I figured it wouldn't last as long as a Beauty Blender, but I just wanted to play around with it because one lady said if you just want to play around with it, try it out, and then to see if you would really like to upgrade to the Beauty Blender, that this one or the one by Sonia Kashuk is a good choice. You know, Sonia Kashuk from Target. So I decided to try this one, and aside from the Kelly Clarkson video that I'm going to do, I'm also going to do one finally on the Maybelline Dream Nude Air Foam. And actually Revlon has one that I'd like to eventually try as well. But I'm going to try this using the Beauty Blender and see how well it works. So I got that. And I have to admit that I fell prey to what everybody else is talking about with the Maybelline color tattoos. They also had these buy one, actually these the beauty blender knockoffs, or the beauty sponges, were buy one get one free. These were buy one get one half off with Ulta, so I picked up a few. So I'll just tell you the colors I got because everybody else is swatching them and doing all that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to redo what everybody else is doing. But I did wind up getting Audacious Asphalt. I picked up Tenacious Teal, and I'll probably try to use this one later on when I do my makeup look like the Kelly Clarkson makeup look. And then this one is Too Cool. I also picked up Fierce and Tangy. I have Pomegranate Punk. I have Edgy Emerald, and I have Painted Purple. Okay, and then in this stash, I picked up a bunch of Ardel Lashes. I said I'm going to start using lashes a little more, like on the weekends and stuff when I go out, just to give myself a different look. And I also know I'm late on this, but 2 things I decided to try was, because I see a lot of people using them, was the NYX eyeshadow bases. I got the pearl one and the white one. I really didn't see that much of a color difference, although I haven't tried it. The pearl one has a tad bit of iridescence, but not that much just looking at it. And the white just looks flat white. So that's basically what I got. I did pick up a couple more little items. Actually, this is something I got from the Dollar Tree, which is the LA Colors. I see a lot of people using LA Colors. I'm thinking for $1, but I see a lot of people using it, so I decided to give it a try, and it's not bad. I haven't used this particular eyeliner pencil, but this is in black brown, and today when I do the Kelly Clarkson look, I'm going to use this as well. So that's about it. I mean, I did get some little freebie goodies in here, like I got another Euphoria by Calvin Klein. This one is John Barbatos Artisan Black. I think that's a male fragrance. And then I don't remember picking this one, but it's not bad as far as what it is. It's Flora by Gucci. So that's it, guys. I will be back really shortly with my foundation tutorial. So I will talk to you again really soon.